Today we are taking this Wobbler right here and upgrading him into a particular human who becomes a particular shadow. Easily one of my favorites because of how funny he is. We're gonna upgrade him into Iron. And Iron is a complete and utter boss. And to start, we're gonna have to hide his body as is tradition. So we're talking balaclava and skeleton clothing. Balaclava, which we will take and turn into our traditional dark. And then the skeleton suit, which we will take and turn into our traditional dark. And then eventually, actually, no, I'm gonna do it right now. This part right here, it's going to glow the bright blue color of Sung Jin Woo's summons. And by the way, thank you guys so much for commenting on the previous video, suggesting Iron. I totally forgot about him. Now I want to work on his head and work our way down. So we got to make those giant horns, right? I mean, look at those majestic horns coming off of his head. And to do this in totally accurate battle simulator might be a bit of a challenge. Kind of like how you guys should subscribe, because a massive percentage of you are not subscribed. Could you imagine if we got this number down to 69%? I think that'd be funny. Please help me be funny and subscribe. I want to get to 69%. Which reminds me, I want that army mask to give his eyes the glow. Where was that? The World War goggles. Take the goggles, take the strap, turn it dark, take everything else, turn it dark, hide it, but then take the eyes and give them a great neon glow. So we're back to where we were. We were at the helmet part, trying to find a way to give him a really cool helmet. Again, for emphasis, look at how cool that helmet is. Remember the spooky helmet we use? It does give him the kind of correct shape around the eyes and down to the jaw, but he has this like top spiky bit at the top of his helmet. It comes to a point. So I think he needs another helmet to combine with this one to give me the look that I want. When one helmet fails, sometimes you need second helmet. Where's the medieval? Here it is. I was thinking this one, but then yeah, take everything and just darken it like crazy. Yes, this is the look I'm starting to lean towards for Iron. But he needs some of that thick Hulk bulk in the shoulders. And we know how to give him Hulk bulk in the shoulders. We've been doing this for ages. A little bit of this action. Maybe take this part and turn it dark. Maybe take this part and give it the neon glow. Oh, we're not done. Oh, we're not done. We need more. A little bit of this action. Take it, darken it. I mean, look at the shoulders on this guy. Huge, massive, powerful shoulders. Yep, more knight shoulder pads. Give it to me. Give me the thick. Give me the Hulk. Oh. Got that backwards. This part is dark. This part is glowing neon. There we go. I'm not satisfied. He needs even more. More. This one. Give it to me. Darken it. Let's go. Even more. More shoulder girth. Now for his skinny little legs, you guys know exactly what armor set I'm going for. It's one of my favorite armor sets in the entire game. If I could just stall until I find it. I think I went past it. It's over here. Where is it? There it is. You take the silver parts, you turn those dark, but you take the gold parts and you neon those up, and then the rest, you just hide in the darkness of his shadow energy. Yes, that is beautiful. But his arms are flimsy little baby arms. He needs really good arm power. I love me some Japanese shoulder pads. These things look so good. And I think it's this part we make black. This part I make black. And this part we make neon blue. Beautiful. He needs some thickness in the forearms. So how do I do thickness in the forearms? I mean some truly mean and nastiness. Ooh. Oh yes, now we're talking. Some of this, maybe some of that. Yeah, some of this. What if we take this, make it dark, take this, make it the spikes. Bro, give him some thick in the arms. Let's go. You know what's funny? His face is completely glowing, like completely glowing. Same with his upper chest and his neck and his arms. What if I took the balaclava? This is crazy. What if I made the balaclava glow? Yes, but now he doesn't need the mask anymore. I think the mask is not working for me unless I make this also the neon glow? Because you can see his eyes. There's a bit of a dark outline around his eyes. So this is kind of working for me. I think it's the lower part of this helmet. I can't make that all glow. If I make this all glow, yeah, that's horrible. So this gives him more of a face glow. If I could just take this part and neon it, and then his eyes are gone. But if you do that, he has no eyes at that point. What if I remove the goggles, he has regular eyes? Okay, what if I get different eyes? What if I grab ghost eyes, and I take the ghost eyes, and I color them all neon? Now he's blinking. Problem is his eyes are way too big for his helmet, you know what I mean? And you can see the red behind it. I actually prefer the mask way. I know the war goggles are a little bit strange, but it works for me, right? You hide this part here, and this part you make black, and this part you just make black. Yeah, it works. He has eyes now, but they're glowing properly. You can see them, and when he blinks, because he can't blink now, you don't see the red behind. Wish the nose part didn't come down so hardcore. Well, that's because of the spooky helmet. Now his face is completely wrong. Like now it's totally wrong. It was way better with the spooky helmet. Is there another army helmet that comes down nicely? This one, but it gives him a head fringe. He doesn't have a head fringe. Like this one, he doesn't look angry. This one, he looks sad. Yeah, no. This one gives him the angered eyebrows and just makes too much sense. It is what it is. It just works the best. Now, eventually we will get to the point where we give him a ginormous shield and a ginormous axe. We're getting there though. He might need some more plate armor down low. There's too much glowing going on in his chest area in comparison to this, which is a lot more plate mail. I mean, we pulled this image right from the anime, right from the manhwa itself, and you can see he has a bunch of black chest plate there with some blue. There's a lot of blue, but not as much. So I need a chest plate to partially cover up some of his glowing chestness without a cape, because no capes. It does cover up a good chunk of the glow. That's not bad. Again, there's a middle chest plate here that covers up the glowy bits with the glowy bits in the stomach. And this has a middle chest plate that covers up the glowy bits with the glowy bits in the stomach. Okay, that's not horrible. I kind of like that a lot. It doesn't have the right angular shape, but it's really good. Come on, it's totally accurate battle simulator. I have limited options in what I can build with. Wait a minute. Give me this. Remove the Chinese armor. Oh, it's got some of that shape. All of this is going dark. All of this is going dark. Yes. Now we've got that angle, that downward arrow pointing angle. Yes, that's way better. Oh, yeah. See, downward arrow pointing darkness in his chest plate. That's so much better. I'm so excited. That is so much better. Thick shoulders. Gauntlets. He's got some gauntlets going on. There's also some plate in his chest and his groin and such. I think he needs less glow, oddly enough. Like in his arms, I think he needs less glowing. It's too glowy. There's some glow, but not a ton. So I want to cover up his arms, but with less glow. Give him some fisty fists. Little fisty fist action. I think the angled out medieval gauntlets, I think, will look really nice. Give him a little more of that bulk to him. And now I'm regretting taking these and turning that into the glow. He needs a little less glow in the arms. There's some glow, but not a ton. Okay, starting to get the right vibe. You see this giant, like, groin covering plate with spikes? I don't know how we can do that. I'm gonna try and find it. Because right now his groin is particularly unencumbered and unprotected. So I'm guessing that would be in the leg section? Might add little leg plates just to add some more layers of thickness, layers of, Hulk bulk. Now, I'm at the point where I'm probably bleeding into, it'll do the job, right? It'll do a great job. It covers his groin area. It's not bad. It's not bad. Another thing you could do for some thickness is something like these pirate barrels, right? You take all the barrels and you color it all. And it does add a bunch of armored thickness to his legs. See? Armored thickness to his legs. So if you're building this at home and you're trying to follow along and you realize I'm using more slots than you're allowed to, do your best. Now, I think his toes are glowing too much. This guy needs some like mega boots. I don't really need shin pads anymore unless the shin pads are covering his feet. Ah, the fantasy good boots cover up the feet perfectly, which means we can hide the excess glow going on. One thing to help with his look, he's huge. I mean, look at him compared to Sung Jin-woo, like he's massive. So we will take his size and go 1.4. He's even bigger than my other units I've created. To continue on with the appearance, to really get it down, when you look at him, he has right hand on the axe, left hand on the shield. Main hand on a two-handed axe. Where am I gonna find that? Man, the Righteous Paladin mace looks so good. If I can change the colors, it'd be perfect, but it's a mace, not an axe. The Executioner's axe is decent. He's holding it kind of wrong. You know what's funny? It says right here in the description for the solo leveling Arise game that his base attack swings around a battle hammer. And when you look at this image, that looks a lot like a hammer. And this axe is kind of pathetic, so I'm not gonna do it. Where was that paladin hammer? I want to see it. Oh, it's too tiny. It's way too small. I mean, if he would shrink back to normal, it's still too small. However, we don't have much in the way of hammer options. I got a modded? No. Heavy warhammer? No. Trampling hammer is just a little bit too big. And when I look at the axe options, you really only have the taser yarl. That's not bad at all. I think what's confusing about this, if you look at this image of Iron attacking the ice dro, the bottom one side is a hammer, but the back side is an axe. It could be either or. So I'm kind of gonna lean to this thing, because this thing, oh man, I don't want to color this. However, with the amount of customization this is gonna offer me, oh yeah. So hold on, how do I get these? Oh, no. I want this one to be neon, and then I think it's this one to be neon, and then I think it's this one to be neon. Oh yeah, the little three things on the one side, on the other. Oh, it's beautiful. This is great. Sorry, went into the modded territory. Now we gotta find the most redonkulous shield I possibly can. Let's take a look. What's a Legionnaire shield? Nope, too small. Ancient shield is a bit too small. Mirror shield. Oh, now we're talking. That is the size we need. That is the size of the shield that we need. I mean, the wall shield is also big. There's a lot of shields here, but I can stay in the unmodded territory by choosing the mirror shield. Yeah. Now we just need a whole lot of this coloring to bring it on down. Maybe I can keep that as the neon and turn that as black. Yeah, that shield is just the right size. So what do you guys think of the visual appearance of our iron? Comment down below and give us a score out of 10. And from here on, we're going to start doing the abilities. So his name is Iron. And as for attacks, well, you know the kind of stuff he needs. He needs a mammoth charge, absolutely. And if you remember in the show, Jin-woo was able to take Iron Shields and use it to deflect abilities. So I'm giving him godlike projectile block. We're also going to give him an enrage, which is just fitting for him. Now, in the show, he's able to taunt enemies, forcing them to attack him. I can't do that in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, but I can kind of do the opposite and have Giant Fear, where he shouts and causes everyone to run afraid. And we will do a Knight's Charge just to continue to allow him to close the distance. Stats, I had toned down everyone's stats to 10, what is it, 100,000 or 10,000? I think it was 10,000 HP. Size is great. Weight, we're going to give him a nice solid 5. Movement speed increased by 3, attacks by 5, damage by, what did I do, 50? I'll double check the other units. Take a picture of our disgusting Iron. The problem is I can't see his face because of his giant shield. There we go. Good enough for Iron. And let's go for a spin. I have fixed everyone's HP and damage to be fair, so we're going to start with Iron versus Sung Jin-woo. Who is stronger? I don't know what happened, but Iron had become immune to Sung Jin-woo's attacks, and Sung Jin-woo's summons continued to fail. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see another one like this, comment down below, let me know. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And YouTube seems to think that this video right here is perfect for you. So give it a click and check it out and see if YouTube is right.